From fights over economic relief to mask mandates, for some, the COVID-19 pandemic has become a partisan issue. And how you feel about certain public safety issues can often fall along party lines. But why? Here's our Why Guy.
Americans view the COVID-19 pandemic in a variety of ways, and often the view is quite different depending on where you stand politically. A Pew Research survey found 85% of the Democrats questioned feel the pandemic is a major health threat, while 46% of Republicans feel that way. You'll find similar disparities when it comes to masks and lockdowns. Let's explore why the pandemic is a partisan issue. Political divide is nothing new.
We see it on issues across the board. We don't just see it on COVID.
Joseph Watson is a professor of public affairs at UGA. He says the COVID-19 pandemic comes as the nation's political divide is growing.
We're in an increasingly polarized political environment. If one side says one thing, a segment of people are going to take the opposite position almost reflexively.
During the Great Depression, the parties were divided over how to help Americans survive. Democrats wanted to increase the government's involvement while Republicans opposed. Watson says people who favor the Republican Party tend to be more suspicious of the government and are more likely to push back against mask mandates and restrictions on businesses.
Conservatives have and Republicans have baked in a higher focus on individual rights and individual liberty and things that would appear to them to encroach on that.
A separate Pew Research study found 60% of Democrats believe the pandemic will have a permanent impact on their lives, while 40% of the Republicans questioned feel that way.
And if you have a question for Jerry Carnes, our Why Guy, be sure to send us an email or hit us up on Facebook or Twitter. All the information is right there on your screen.